Hello everyone. I'm back for a Thursday live. Let me find you on my computer. Happy Thursday, everyone. All right. Let me get you guys up here. Oh, great. I had my iPad just beeped. I thought I turned the sound off, but clearly I did not. There we go. So I know I'm live. How's everyone doing? I was away on a vacation last week. Went to Phoenix for a few days, so that was nice. Let's see, is this aspect ratio okay, or not aspect ratio? I think we're okay there. All right. So how is everyone doing? So, yeah, I kind of thought I'd do a little demo first. This time I'm going to actually use photos. So I was so excited when I saw this Simple Pages page kit because I have a lot of Disney photos I need to scrapbook. Hello, Christy. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to just do this side of the layout of this 2-pager. And then we're going to take a look at some stuff that is brand new in the store. And then I have a few samples to share with you. I did a retailer number of classes, retailer classes last week, or the week before I left on vacation, the day before. So yeah, that would be last week. So I want to share with you a couple of samples of some of those products that are either on their way to the store, or if you like what you see, then you can drop Sandy a note at sandy@scrapshots.com and just let her know that you would like to have her bring one in for you. But let's look at this Say Cheese Happiest Place page kit. And like I said, we're going to do this side of the layout and see how quickly we can make this come together. I actually picked up, this is kind of the pile of stuff that I ordered, but I picked up some extra bits of cardstock stickers that I thought I would use on these page layouts as well. I wanted to get the paper, but you guys bought it all. So I'll have to wait for a restock on that to get the paper for myself, because I actually have quite a few photos. So 2 double page spreads are not going to cut it, but this will work for, I need the directions. I've kind of put these layouts together on a page kit, and I think we got them done fairly quickly, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of do it with photos, so you can kind of see how quickly that comes together. So I am totally out of tape runner, so I am reliant upon liquid glue for everything right now. Hi, Lorraine. Nice to see you. So how's everyone doing? We've got one last, winter is not quite going away quietly. So we got a bunch of snow last night. And it actually only just stopped snowing a little while ago here. It kind of looks like it might be snowing a little bit though here at my place. I'm in Northwest Calgary and we're kind of higher up, so we oftentimes get quite a bit of snow here compared to the rest of the city. So I'm just going to lay this out like the following, just to show you. This is what the instructions look like on here when you're doing these layout kits. So super easy. I punched everything out before we started. And then this one actually calls for a 4x6 photo, which I do not have, and I will explain that in a moment, why I don't have a 4x6 photo. I could print one out. I probably will end up printing one out. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of lay these out according to this photo, so I have an idea of what goes where. before I go crazy and glue everything down and then end up putting it in the wrong spot. And this goes like this. So super, super, super cute. So I think what I'm going to do, I showed you that I bought the cardstock icons. I think I might actually go and buy some more of the, buy the die cuts in the ephemera as well. Because what I really like is I can kind of take some other pattern papers that I have in my stash, so that maybe have some similar colors. They won't have, you know, the Disney print patterns on them, but I can kind of replicate this layout but with other pattern papers in my stash, and then just adding the die cut, the Say Cheese Happiest Place die cut ephemera. Bit of snow, oh, and a cold wind. No snow but cold. Well, hopefully it's the last bit of winter we're going to have. I think when I looked at the forecast, it was actually going to be quite lovely next week. Okay, so I need my foam tape because I love popping up this stuff. And so here I have a spot for a 4x6 photo. But way back when, I found a deal printing out photos. And so these are actually all 4x3s and 3x6, or sorry, 4x3s, 3x4. But I think I can make that work. What I could do is trim this down and put another photo in there, but let's see, I might do this one instead. Actually, I like this because all of us are in this one. And then I like this because it has all of that background, but maybe what I'll do is trim these guys a little bit so I can cut out some of these extra people, and then this will all fit here so that we've got everybody. Two of my 4 kids and my husband, because there's only 4 of us who went on this Disneyland trip. Okay, but I probably will do, I like the idea of a white photo mat behind that. I don't know why I didn't grab this cardstock earlier, but that would be me. That's too thick. Oh, I'm just terrible. I have cardstock trimmed down, and some of it like a particular type of cardstock, and I don't want to, you know, use my good cardstock for photo mats if I can use it for inky techniques. And what I'm holding in my hand is for inky techniques. So I'm just going to quickly grab out of my cupboard a piece of my cheapo cardstock that I use for photo mats. So I'm going to trim this a little bit bigger than 4x6 because I want to back this. All right. Toss that on the floor. Then I'm going to quickly trim these guys down to, we'll just cut some of the background people. We'll trim this right to 3 inches on this one, and then 3 inches on this one, and then I'll see if I like that. Oh, that might have been a little extreme. All right. So I can tuck this in here under a little bit. And then this one's going to go on this side. Oh, perfect. So now I've got all of us in here. And then I'm just going to leave that a little white photo mat. What I might do, I might actually just write my journaling right under here. I can print nice and small, so I think it's going to work well. Okay, now I do a bit.
couple things I don't understand.
It is warm. I'll throw off the side.
Oh, we're on call.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Rosie.
Your eye's not burning.
What?
I think I would like to ink the edges of this first though. So I am not going to glue all of this down quite yet. This guy is going to go right here. Okay, and then my chipboard balloons are going to go right here, and I'm going to pop these up as well. All right. And I may need to add like a double layer down here because the little mouse ears are popped up, so that means it's like having a double layer of foam adhesive on the portion that is hanging off the mouse ear. I think that might be okay actually. Okay. And then I am also going to, I think I'm going to pop this guy up too. I just really like that. Okay, and then when I do the right side of the layout, I'll kind of balance the elements that are popped on that as well. But that just adds some interest. A little bit more visual interest. Then it doesn't feel like such a flat layout. Okay. So this guy's gonna go right here. Okay, and then this I can glue down. We'll add some liquid glue to that. Tuck that under here, and then we'll add glue to this guy. All right. So I'm going to go through my stash because I know I think I have a couple of Simple Stories albums. So I'm going to dig one out, and I think the rest of these, this is just one, like this isn't even all the photos that I printed of that trip. I've got another whole package somewhere. Nice thing is I won't have to do any trimming because they're 4x3s already. All right. So there is the left side of that spread. So super easy. I know I've shown you guys this before. I thought it was kind of worthwhile taking a look at it again, and then just how you can kind of customize based on your photos, kind of how it ends up being laid out. So I'm not going to finish this right now because I do want to add a little bit of inking onto that smile so that it stands out a little more, and I may actually pop that up as well. I'm kind of feeling like it needs to be popped up. Okay, but that is the demo portion, and now I'm going to grab a bunch of the new stuff that is in the store. And let's bring in first, this is a beautiful line. This is the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Lavender Fields. One of the design team is going to be working with this. So you're going to see a lot of beautiful samples with this. But let's start off here with the card kit. And you can see, again, you've seen their card kits before. They're fantastic. You make 8 cards, comes with all the instructions, all the bits and pieces that you need. All you need to do is add glue, and then if you want to add any ribbon, twine, enamel dots, whatever, all that stuff, you just add that from your stash. But that is the card kit. And that Say Cheese Happiest Place on Earth page kit I just showed you, there's also a card kit with that as well. All right, and then here is the layout kit, the Simple Vintage Lavender Fields. Just beautiful, beautiful. Love those page kits. Now in this line, we've got the, you're going to get, there is available the Vintage Basics kit, and then the Lavender Fields Collection Kit. And the collection kit gives you the 12 by 12 pattern papers, and then you get a sticker sheet as well. And there's your sticker sheet, cardstock stickers. Okay, and as is great with Simple Stories, they have so many bits and pieces you can add on. We've got some page pieces you can add on if you want some extra cardstock, or you want cardstock embellishments. Because the page kit, the embellishments, you get a thinner chipboard, and then everything else is just printed on paper. So if you decide you want a little more oomph to your die cuts, you can pick up the page pieces. Okay, then they've got these beautiful rub-ons. So it's 2 6x8 sheets of rub-ons. All right, and we've got the foam stickers, which are absolutely beautiful. I love all the hexagons on their own. Really pretty. Then we've got, well, we'll show you the enamel dots after. Let's take a look at the cardstock stickers. So there's 2 different cardstock stickers. We've got the cardstock stickers icons, okay, which is this one. And then they've got the basics. All right, so the basics have some file tabs, stickers, okay, some words. So these are really great if you're building an album, a themed album, and you're going to use this line. Okay, then we have lots of different cardstock ephemera. So first up here is the floral bits. So as the name describes, all the floral pieces. So what I really like about these is you can get kind of a mix of what what your style is. If you like more florals, then you can pick up the floral bits. We've got the ephemera bits and pieces. So this has got some journal cards, tabs, words you can use for titles, some floral pieces as well. So lots of pieces you can use. These are great too if you're into making cards or want to have some versatility to make some cards. Then we've got the chipboard pieces. And of course the back of the package shows you all the pieces. There's 63 pieces in here. So again, lots to choose from. We've got, some of the bee, hive, ephemera, honeycomb. That was the word I couldn't find. Honeycomb pieces. Then you've got the decorative brats. And these are really beautiful too. And I believe these are, I think they have stickies on the back. I don't think they don't feel like they're, back in the day where we had the little metal pieces. I think I just have stickers on the back so you can stick them right on your layout. And then we've got the bits and pieces, simple vintage ephemera. And so again, that's just a lot of the different imagery from the line itself. And then of course, you've got your exactly perfectly colored to coordinate glitter enamel dots. These are really pretty. I don't know if you can see the shine on them, the glitter, but they are gorgeous. And then, of course, if you're a card maker and you love these Simple Stories lines, the 6x8 paper pad will work perfectly for you. So the same patterns as in the 12x12, they're just shrunk down to that smaller size. Okay, so that is the Simple Vintage Lavender Fields. That is in the shop right now. Okay, and then of course we've got the page kit and the card kit to match. Now I'm going to share with you a few things that are not quite in the shop yet. You guys know all the new Vicki Boutin is in the shop. You probably saw her walk through on that already. And the, I forget the name of it now. Let me look. And that other new 49 in Market line is in the shop. And I know there is an album class, I think using Looking Glass. Yes, I'm going to assume we'll have that at some point in the shop, but I could not tell you the ETA on that. Of course, there's lots of other Simple Stories. Now I want to show you just a few samples from the retailer class I did last week. And these two cards are the Tulips and Daffodils press and foil plate and stencil set by Yana. And so here I've foiled it, and here I've used the press plate. I went a little crazy with the splatter by accident. This is not in the shop right now, but it is available for purchase. So if you're interested in it, you can just drop Sandy an email. Just in the title, put special order and let her know you're looking for the Tulips and Daffodils press and foil plate from Spellbinders. Okay, then as well, one of the other classes used the Pink Lemonade die stand. And these are really cute. So this cuts, we created the shaped card. So you can kind of see it'll stand up. Well, not very well. I might have to add a little more cardstock to the back. Oh, there we go. It will stand up. But it came with all these dies to cut all these cute little pieces here, and then the sandwich board. And there's some other decorative elements that go with the stand, but that is a very cute die set. And again, that is called Pink Lemonade Stand dies. Okay, and I think those might be on their way. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I kind of double checked a little bit before I went live, and now I kind of forgot what I looked at. Now we've got this is a bundle, and this is called the All My Senses bundle. And Spellbinders is offering this as a bundle. You can get the individual pieces on their own if you choose. I believe one of them is sold out right now. But if you decide to get the bundle, you're also going to get access to a free class by JC Gaspar, and that's going to run on March 27th, where he will walk you through kind of creating, I'm not sure how many cards, I think it's quite a few. At least 3, if not more. But I'm just going to show you, it's a very unique collection. So in the bundle, you're going to get the press and foil plate. Okay. And then you'll also receive the Fragmented Gaze. This is a cutting die. I believe this die right now is sold out at Spellbinders. But again, if you're looking for any one of these individual dies, you can just let Sandy know which one you're looking for. And as well, if you want this bundle, then for sure just drop her a note asking her to special order the All My Senses bundle from Spellbinders. Okay, then it comes with also you get Whisper Weave, which is another press and foil plate. So if you've got a better press and you also have a glimmer machine, you can use these press and foil plates in both. Okay, and then we've got the All My Senses sentiments. So some nice sentiments here. And so it comes with the plate and the cutting die. So this is one of those great sentiments where you're either pressing them or glimmering them all in one go, and then the coordinating die cut to die cut them all at once. So those are always handy. Then we've got the sensory facets. Actually, this is the one that might be sold out. I can't remember. I watched a video earlier and they were saying one of these cutting dies is sold out, but I don't remember which one. So lots of creative opportunities there. Then we've got the line of bean cutting die. All right, and then lastly, the bundle comes with the ambient aura. So this is the stencil set. And then it gives you a few ideas of what it works well with. And if you purchase that class bundle, I believe you're also going to get a set of A2 size color wheel cardstock. And so one of the girls is going to be working on this. You'll see some samples of these on our social media after I give it to her when I see her this weekend. All right, so that is that All My Senses class bundle from Spellbinders, if that's something you're at all interested in. And I'm just going to grab a couple more things to share with you. You'll see some samples coming very soon with these irresistible rub-ons by Vicky. And they are new, I believe. Sorry, I had one more package here. All right. And so these ones, I can't wait to play with these. I'm actually going to create a layout with these using my Disney photos. So I think that's going to be fun. So it kind of gives you a snapshot here of what it comes with. And they all look white. Yep. But that's going to be fun to play with. So this one is the Artful Words rub-ons. Okay. Then we've got the Artful Edges. So all sorts of little edging. These would be great on either a layout or a card. Obviously, Vicky's more of a scrapbooker, so these are geared towards scrapbooking, but could see using them on both. And then we've got the Artful Layers. So these are great. They remind me of sometimes of stencils where you can stencil that type of pattern. Very cool. So these are in the shop as well. And lastly, I had a card I was going to share with you, but in typical Rosie fashion, when I look for it, I don't know where I put it. And it was really cute too. Maybe I'll just show you these guys because, oh, there it is. Found it. All right, last week I kind of showed you the little birthday docket stamps. So here are the stamps and I've colored them. And then this uses the banners. I think it's called little banners. Let me just check here real quick. Aha. The docket little banners. So I just die cut. These are the ones I showed you the week before last. And I die cut them in white and then I just inked them. And I've created a little string of a birthday banner there. And yes, that line is gorgeous. And then I just finished it off. This is actually a Mama Elephant sentiment set, and it's called Easy Sentiments. And so this is a great sentiment set. They're actually printed, is that the right word for acrylic stamps? But each stamp is a set of 4 different sentiments. So you stamp them all 4 at one time, and then it has a coordinating die so you can cut all 4 of them out. So I mixed and matched the sentiments from there. So super fun playing with that. And then this uses the Lisa Horton 5x7 scalloped, I believe it's called, 3D embossing folder, which is in the shop as well. All right. So a little bit of everything for you guys this week. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I get to go to a crop this weekend, so I'm super excited. Maybe I'll even see some of you there. So thank you, everyone. That's what I have for you today. Short but sweet, I'd say. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with me. And I do know that I still have yet to post the Facebook video onto YouTube from the week before last. So I will get that done today, as well as get this video uploaded as well. So thanks to everyone who watches on replay as well. And again, if there's anything you see that's not in the shop you would like to order, you can just drop Sandy a line. Email sandy@scrapshots.com and put either special order in the subject field, or I saw it on the March 12th Facebook Live. Can you get this? Anything like that. So have a great, great weekend, everyone. And I will see you next week. I'll be back same time, same place next week. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.